Yo, GM Guyu. You can introduce yourself.
Yeah, GM guys, and Happy New Year to everyone here. Wish you all the best. Yeah, we can start, and I think you can hear me, right? Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
you're
so.
audible,
Okay,
loud and clear.
yeah. So let me give a quick introduction about us. My name is Sam, and I'm the marketing director at Guoyu. Guoyu is a uh, Chinese company and based in Hong Kong, but our HQ is in Hainan. And Guo is an exchange that offer institutions and individuals a one-step solution for asset tokenization, also unified cross-form chain ecosystem and liquidity. So yeah, promoting deep integration of real world asset and blockchain technology. So as I mentioned, I'm the marketing director. I'm not the technical guy in the company or anything because most of the technical guys are Chinese and they do not speak that good English. So I took the chance to just come and talk on behalf of Guoyu. Thank you.
Okay, that's amazing. That's really amazing. All right. GM Jam, how you doing, brother?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, man? It's good to see you again. I appreciate you tapping into our space and at Baby Billionaires Club. And now I wanted to show some love and tap in here, guys. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, fam. I'm doing great, fam. What about you, brother?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm actually in my where I'm at, my time zone. I just headed home from work. It's early still. Gonna go home, celebrate some time with the family. We're doing New Year's at the house this year, and might have my mom come by. But yeah, man, just gonna go home, do that, have some fun. I had a nice trading day today. Made some money in the markets. I'm gonna post in the Discord. I know you're in there, Tom Z. So for us, it's if you guys don't know, I'm the main trader over at the Baby Billionaires Project. That's my PFP I have here. We started a few months ago, and I'm one of the main traders in the Discord. Where once we hit 1,000 mints, it's going to unlock all the premium servers if you have an NFT. So, anyways, I'm just sharing that information in the Discord as well. I put a lot of free stuff out there. But yeah, man, had a good day today doing that and then connecting with you guys. We had a dope space earlier, and then a lot of the core team members were on L Bank space, which was crazy. It was super early my time, but I had to tap in and show support. So, it's going good so far, man.
Okay. That's really amazing. Um, I just wanted to say, right, this is going to be my last space of the year, right, and it's going to be, very, very lit, right. We have Guoyu here, to tell us what they are building, everything about their project, and then I'm going to be asking them some questions, right? Then after that, I'm going to be bringing some people up, to speak, and then Jam too is gonna speak about, his projects and all of that. So, Go you, can you just give us a brief, background about your projects, you know, the origin?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So we started more than 2 years ago in China, just basically just in China, not international at all. And China is a huge market. And how we started, a couple of friends, Chinese friends, including me, um, each one of us is good at something. Okay. For me, I used to be a doctor, and it's interesting because I quit my job, my medical job, and I chased a different career, which is all about like uh, marketing, business, all that kind of things, because I was really exhausted being a doctor. So I joined my friends, my Chinese friends, who started this uh, taking real words asset and tokenizing them. Okay, I was not the technical guy who understand really deep about the blockchain technology and business or Web3 or this kind of things. I wasn't really deep into that but with time, you learn all that stuff. So yeah, and my friends, the Chinese guys, they build the company, they uh, build it and make it big, and they started operating in China, and they applied for support from the government because this is something like more technology, and it can support the economy. So they got support from the government. Their company got supported by the government, but the Chinese government. So as I mentioned, we are based in Hainan. Our HQ in Hainan, but we're based in Hong Kong. So why our HQ is in Hainan? Because Hainan is like the Bali of China. Hainan is made, the government made it like in China, if you're not familiar, they divide into every state into different specialty. So if you go to Beijing, it's more about offices, government offices, you know, administrations, all that. If you go to Shanghai, it's all about finance. And then if you go to Shenzhen or Guangzhou, it's all about business, manufacturing things. So they wanted to make Hainan more about Web3 thing, blockchain Web3. And yeah, so that's why we're in Hainan. And we have been working in China and helping a lot of real businesses to tokenize them because, Asia generally, they are really into the blockchain, into the crypto tokens, all that kind of things. So a lot of Chinese, they heard about this RWA tokenization, real world asset tokenization, and there was really, oh wow, what's that? Can it make any benefit for my business? So our company was helping them to tokenize it because the process of doing it, not everyone can do it, right? You will know what is real world asset tokenization, but the process is different. To do it, you need really experience, you need people who knows how to do things like that. And so we worked with so many companies in China, and then we decided to go international because um, in the Web3 and the blockchain space, if you really want to grow and want like how to say, to make your business card stronger and more powerful, you have to work international. So that's why we started to go international. And I told, because I'm the one who's taking care of the marketing thing part. So I told them, hey, how about we just jump on the Western social media? Because the social media, let's say the Western social media, you cannot get access to it in China. Okay. If you want to get to Twitter, when I'm talking now, this Twitter X or YouTube or Instagram, you can't access to it from China. Google, you cannot access to it from China. You need a VPN. Okay, so we decided. I tell them, hey, let's jump on Twitter, and it's gonna really boost our business. So we're gonna start connecting with people through spaces like this, like the one we're having now. So that's the way how we started connecting with people all over the world. And we worked with one of our first international clients was from Kazakhstan. It's one of the big companies in Kazakhstan, and it's called Altinex, Altynex company, and they invested $1 million in Guoyu to advance their gold-backed digital asset infrastructure. Okay, so yeah, so that's our background and how we started and where we're heading to, the plan we're heading to.
Okay, that's amazing, right? That's really, really amazing. So, one more. I'm gonna ask you one more question, right? Before I give other people the mic to speak, and then, I want to ask, before I ask, right, I'm seeing this, I'm not feeling this energy on the space, right? The energy is too low, right? I want you guys to head over into the purple pill, right? Because I'm going to be doing a giveaway on this space. So if you're not tagging your friends, if you're not tagging, your family members and all of that, you're not going to be getting anything, right? Make sure you're in the pop-up page tagging people, and then I'm going to be doing an NFT giveaway if we reach, a baby billionaire NFT giveaway if we reach like 200, in the pop-up page. So I think we are currently at 28, and this is too poor. It's too poor. You guys should run it up. So, Guoyu, I want to ask you one more question, right? are you planning on creating your own blockchain, or you want to, list on other existing blockchain?
So far, we're just helping real world businesses and assets to tokenize their business. That's what we're doing so far. But there is a plan to launch our own token, but not now. Not now. It's kind of sensitive time for us, but not now. But so far, we're just helping breed businesses to tokenize their asset. Now we're in communication or in touch with many big, huge businesses in Dubai, in Turkey, and in Spain. And most of them are about the real estate, and they want to tokenize their business. Imagine this is something crazy. We never heard before, like tokenizing a real estate business. It's something crazy, but it's awesome to use the blockchain technology or all that and using it in a real business. you know so yeah, so far just helping businesses to tokenize their assets. Yeah.
Okay, okay, that's amazing. I can see, some people requesting for the mic, right? If you have anything to say, this is more like a chill and spill space with Guoyu, right? You can come up and, ask your question, talk about yourself, and, um,
Yeah, guys, I will do my best to answer every question. I'm not, as I mentioned, I'm not the technical guy. I'm the marketing guy, and it's 5:20 in the morning here. It's so early. I mean, I'm in Shanghai now at the
so is
moment,
it
talking to you from
New
Shanghai.
Year over there? Like, is it are you guys in 2026 already?
Yeah, 2026.
Oh my god.
It's crazy,
Okay.
but
What
that's
does
cool. That's cool.
2026 look like over there?
Sorry.
What does 2026 look like over there?
Man, it was insane. I didn't go out to celebrate 2026, the New Year Eve, because it's crazy, man. Like thousands of people. China is big and too many people, and they go to
Yeah.
celebrate it in one specific spot. So that huge amount of people in that spot, and they spread the army to just organize everything. It's insane. But I just stay home and I enjoyed it at home, so it's fine. Yeah.
Okay, okay, that's amazing. AZ, right? AZ, you have the mic, brother.
Yo, GM, guys.
GM AZ.
What's good, Guoyu? Oh, sorry, what's the correct pronunciation?
I
What
think
what was what was the question?
he said, what is the correct pronunciation of your project?
Oh, okay. Because it's Chinese, so it's called Guoyu. Guoyu. Yeah.
So, yeah, I wanted to ask, do you have an app right now, or it's just the site?
Do we have what? Sorry.
An app, not just the
Ah,
website.
yeah. Oh, yeah. There is a website. You can check our tree link, and they will see all our socials, including the website, all that, and you can actually get in touch with us. That's something I want to add here. If anyone has an idea or want to connect with us or talk to us about whatever they want to talk about, or offer something or some idea or something, we're ready, and we're always happy and to connect with people from all over the world, because I believe personally, you can't grow alone. It's sure you cannot grow alone. If you want to grow, you need people. You need to know people. You need people. So anyone here who's interested to connect with us and talk to us or know us, whatever, just let us know. We're open to any idea.
Also, yeah, how is the transaction fee on the web?
No, actually, there is no transaction fees or anything, because we're not like we're not like how to say we're not like Binance or something. We just have these real world assets who want to tokenize their business. So we help them do that. That's the entire process. So if there is, let's say there is a real estate company, for example, so they will connect with us. Okay. We will check them. We will send our people to their business and see their real world asset and see the business. Okay. And then go through a process with the lawyer. It has to go through the lawyer. Okay. And check everything. And then we move to tokenization because we are backed by the government, the Chinese government. So we cannot, just tokenize whatever comes on the way just to make money. No, it's kind of risky. Especially China is very, very strict when it comes to this kind of, Web3 blockchain thing. So everything has to go through steps. One of the most important steps is there are two important steps. First one is we send our people to check the real world asset, to check the business, to see how everything is going. Okay, that's number one. Number two is lawyer process. Yeah.
Oh yeah, thank you, thank you.
You are more than welcome, man. You are more than welcome. But this is, I don't know, in other places of in the world how RWA business is, but in Asia is firing up, man. It's something going really viral because in Asia, people are tired of losing money. So, how to say? If you are familiar with Asia, there are so many companies who start a business. Okay, there were some steps. So, first step, which is a long time ago, people launched their own token. And, one day you wake up, you don't find anything. You lose your money. Okay, so people lost money at that process. Then things improved and developed. So they started to make projects that you think it's a real world business. For example, some of the supplements, healthcare supplements, they tokenize them and people invest in that token. They think it's a real. This is wow, this is a supplement, this is some healthcare things. And you will see it with your own eye, man. You will see that there's a product and everyone is buying it. It's all fake and it's all created. And then one day, maybe 1 year later, generally this kind of project they last 1 year something. So 1 year later, boom, your money goes flies, and then things becomes more advanced. They found new ways to make different projects to scam people, but in a way that you will never ever think this is a scam, like some next level shit. um, but and then people get tired of all these, so they wanted something new that is really legit. So there is nothing better than tokenizing a real world asset. And a real world asset, it has a lot to do with, real business, real documents, government registering the company. Government will check on that company if it's a real or not, transactions, all that, banking account, all that things. And then you will be able to tokenize it. So people will not lose their money if there is anything happen, you know, because when you help a business to tokenize it, the company like us who help the business to tokenize it, they are something like they're doing something like insurance to make sure that this company is legit and people will not lose their money. So it's more like helping the company to tokenize their business. Plus, it's an insurance. Okay, since we're backed by the government, so it's more, it's legit. You will not wake up one day and find your money gone and your tokens gone or something. Not something weird. So that's what's hyping up now in Asia. That's what's going on.
Okay, that's crazy. That's really, really crazy. Um, I think you've explained everything, and that's
Yeah, just a little bit of experience. I spent many years in Asia. I'm not Asian. I'm from Spain, but I spent. I was born in Japan. I'm from Spain, but I was born in Japan, and I lived in China for many years. That's where I did my PhD in medicine. But yeah, I understand about Asia and how things going. Trust me, the blockchain technology, Web3 things in Asia is something next level. And I really invite people here and tell them if you have money. I mean, you don't have to be rich. You just have to join some of those blockchain weeks in Hong Kong or Singapore, something like that, or Korea, and go and connect with people and understand what's going on because you're going to be shocked. And those connections will really, really help you. You would be surprised. Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing, brother. Um, I want to give the mic to Jam. Jam, what's up, brother?
What's up? What's up? How you doing, man? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah,
you.
yeah, I can.
Perfect, perfect. Yeah, I was when I had another phone call, and sometimes when that happens, it drops my mic. So I just wanted to make sure. But yeah, man, I appreciate it. Um, while you, yeah, it's interesting too. I actually manufacturing business as well, and we have factories in Shanghai, and then I also have a factory in Qingdao, Dasheng. So I've been doing that, working with them for a little over 10 years now. But we import, on the vessels, some containers. I manufacture parts for some grocery stores, also for some auto shops. So that's the main business that I run in real life. And then also, but to talk about X is where Twitter and X is when I decided to go really hard was earlier this year. And I always loved crypto. I've been trading for many years, and I started my trading in the stock market, and I to this day still trade in the stock market. Futures trading is actually my main priority, my main skill, I guess you would say, that I do daily. But I also love trading crypto, and I believe in crypto as a whole long term. I mean, that's just where we're going. We're part of something so much bigger, and we get to, we're going to look back on the history here. The whole banking system and itself, I mean, we only have really in a long time was we were, the dollar was backed by gold, and then we got off the gold, and now we have this crypto, the whole Bitcoin and everything, the blockchain. It's just, it's awesome that we get to be a part of that, right? So I piqued my interest a very long time ago, and I started trading crypto more and, got into, do some fun times. I do the meme coins every now and then too, but I'm all about the strong, solid foundation. What I really, truly love and believe. I like stuff that's in the back end as well, things that we need for security purposes, for building, right? So not only the main ones, but anything like that. I mean, I love XRP as well. Um, so for me though, I got in touch with, I don't know if you guys know Octane, but he's the founder of the Baby Billionaires Club, and he's the artist. Which, if you guys go look at that, if you haven't yet, please go check it out. He's done such a phenomenal job, and we've barely even hit the scratch the surface of all the ones that are coming out. I love the art, so that attracted me to it as well. And we both talked about how you know DeFi and TriFi has always been kind of more separate, right? It's cryptos and crypto, stocks and stocks, traditional financing separate. But we wanted to bridge that together because you guys should diversify. Everyone should be diversified. You don't want to have all your eggs in one basket, right? You want to be able to diversify in other asset class, because what that will do is you could hedge against downtimes as well. When crypto's down and you might be able to do some trading in the stock market like I do, is I'll take with trading, my day trade, any profits that I make, I put the money back into my pocket, that initial investment, but any profits I make goes into my long-term crypto portfolio and stock portfolio. That's really the best way to do it, because then it's sitting there and it's risk free because it's my profits I made. I don't have a lot of attached emotions to it. I sit it there, I let it grow, I let it compound over the year, and that's going to be what I continue to do. So when Octane hit me up and told me about the project he's starting, I love that I was able to, it was very organic how we, started our relationship. So we've been working together, and It's awesome what we're doing over there. And not only if you want to get into trading, whether you're a beginner, advanced, whatever you are, or if you like, even if you want to get into sports betting, we have our cappers over there for sports betting. We help with X growth. It's everything all in one place is the Discord. And that's our goal is so you could go to like here and whatever you want to do, it fits each person's needs. And what we also did is let's say you don't want to be hands-on. Let's say, trading's not for me. You love crypto, you love, the trading aspect in general, but you just don't want to be hands-on. Well, that's why we started the Baby Bank, which it's a yielding protocol. Staking, you get to stake the NFT. So let's say you have your baby bank, a baby billionaire. Each NFT you stake, right? You get paid monthly. If there's any profits from the distributions, you get paid monthly distributions. So we wanted people to have that passive income as well. The ability to invest and get something in return, right? So that's, like Warren Buffett said too. Speaking of Warren Buffett, he's retiring. His last day as CEO is today. That guy's always talked about making money when you sleep, passive income. So if you could get passive income, that's when you, like you said, you're making money when you sleep. With us, not only can you come over, make money daily if you want to, right? But if you're doing your own thing and you got some extra cash and you want to just put it in and stake it, and guess what? You could unstake at any time. You put it in at the first of the month, you get your distribution, you want to get out, go ahead. You want to leave it in for the next one, claim your next monthly profit. So it's something that really is exciting to me. I'm super bullish on this. Was bullish before, even just looking at the art and the idea, but now those ideas have become a reality, right? And we keep taking it to the next level. There's still more layers that we're peeling back for you guys. So if you haven't started the journey with us, I would welcome you guys. I would love to welcome you guys personally to join the Baby Billionaires Club and the Baby Billionaires family. Check out the project page, check out the Discord, do your research, right? You don't have to just take my word for it. Do your research. Ask questions. Ask me, Octane, whoever you want to ask that's been a part of it and the core team members. Trent Scales, he's crushed it with the baby bank. The docs are out. If you really like are a visual person and you want to deep dive into the docs, how everything, where we're allocating the money, what protocols, how we're doing it exactly. We have that for you guys. We're not hiding anything. We're not gatekeeping. It's all for you guys. And so again, I love that we have these platforms to share and talk on. We've been going for spaces as long as we can because we want to all help each other and grow and don't want to hide anything. If you guys have a space you want us to tap into, let us know. We're more than happy to. If we're free, we'll come talk and hang out and chill. And when we have ours, come join. We'll bring you guys up. It's we want to spread that love. We want to spread that growth, right? So again, super bullish on everyone. Tap in. Like you said, hey, we're at 59 comments. Let's get that to the 100. I know we can. Hit the purple pill, tag people, repost. It's all about getting that brand awareness and awareness out there. So, again, guys, that's my little spiel. And if you have any questions, my DMs are open. Okay, just hit me up and I'll help you guys out. Okay.
Okay, that was wonderful. You had that. Do your own research. It's really necessary in this space, right? Make sure you're following Jam, you're following Baby Billionaire. Just click on their page. Make sure you're connected with them. And if you check on the Baby Billionaire page, you're gonna see the link to their website. Just check them out. And also make sure you're following Guoyu, right? Make sure you're connecting with them. These are good projects, right? You don't want to miss out. Don't want to miss out. I can see Primo, your hands are up. Do you want to shield yourself or do you want to ask a question or
Yeah, I want to ask a question, but for now, please give me like in the next 5 minutes, please. I'm kind of doing something now, please.
okay, okay, no problem,
Okay.
no problem. Okay. I think Ewa, your hands are up.
Yes. GM, Tomzy, GM, everyone on the space. I have a question to ask.
GM Ewa.
Good. Yes. Have you planned partnership? And if you have not planned, what is the plan for partnership? That's my question.
Wait, Ewa, the question is it for Goyo or Baby Millionaire?
Go you.
Okay.
Yes, yes, absolutely. We have planned for partnerships, and we're partnered with some agencies from Dubai and Turkey so far, and we're open to any other partnership. Doesn't matter where, if it's in Europe or if it's in Africa or the Middle East or Asia. Doesn't matter. We're open to that because I believe in collaborating with people. Alone in the crypto field, maybe you can make it. I don't know, but I believe in the crypto area space. You really have to get in touch with people, connect with people, partner with people. So we're open to that. Yeah. As I mentioned, you guys can, anyone wants to partner with us or have an idea or want to talk to us about some idea or specific idea, there is, we have our, all our socials and our website, and you can, or just email us direct, message us directly on Twitter, and we're going to answer you. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, I think that answer your question, Ewa.
Yes, I have another question. Yeah. My question goes to Baby Billionaire. What chain are they listing on?
Yeah, we're on Solana chain, and also you could check the if you want to go look at the project page, Baby Billionaires Club. You could go look there, and we have our main website link as well on there. But we are on the Solana chain, and we're still live. Mint is still live. If you want to go on secondary, it's on Magic Eden as well for secondary.
Yo, Tom Z, Iwa. How's it going, everybody? Sorry, I kind of stole the mic real quick. What's up, Hayes?
What's good, man? How good?
GM baby billionaire, how are you doing?
Bro, I'm doing so fantastic. Just enjoying, New Year's Eve and doing some space hopping, and just excited to be here with you, Tomsy, on your last final Chill and Chill of 2025, brother. Shout out to all the speakers that are up here in the speaker panel. Shout out to all the listeners. Man, I came in a little late, but it was good hearing the breakdown that Jam was given of the Baby Billionaires project. And Guoyu, it's nice to meet you too. It's cool to hear about your project as well. I actually just dropped your project account a follow, and yeah, I love that you guys are trying to connect with communities all around the world. In 2025 and going into 2026, it's all about connection and community over competition. Like that's the only way that any one of these projects are going to make it going forward, and it's all about building those relationships and building those bridges. So yeah, that was a very good point that you touched on earlier. But yeah, Tomsy, I appreciate you having me up. I also wanted to add one thing. We are on the Solana blockchain, but if you go to our project page and actually check out our website, we do have our custom in-house DApp. So we built out the actual minting function, in our website. And all of our NFTs kind of live on there. We've got our dashboard on there. We have our white papers and our documentation that lives on there. And the baby bank feature that Jam was talking about earlier, where you can stake the actual NFTs and earn passive income. All that is going to live directly on the DApp that we built out. So if you guys haven't already, definitely give the project page a follow, and go check out the DApp. It's really interesting. We tried to make it unique, and we gave it a little artistic touch. I don't know if anybody's actually checked it out, but yeah, we illustrated basically all of it, but it does function very professionally. Um, Shout out to Trend Scales. I know he's not in the space right now, but him and his dev team are just top notch. So, but yeah, we'd love for everybody to go check out the project website and page, and just let us know what you think. Shout out Wizzy and Mac Jesse and Emperor, bro. Like a bunch of legends just pulled up to the space. Johnny, I see you down there spamming emojis, bro. Shout out to you as well. But yeah, Tomsy, I'll give you the mic back. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, yeah, it's okay. It's okay, brother. Make sure you following Baby Billionaire. It's really, really important, right? Make sure you following them. And I'm not even going to lie, right? Their art are really cool, right? I've checked out their NFTs. They're pretty cool, right? All right. I'm going to bring in, some people up to speak. Brian.
Clumsy.
Okay, you have the
Um.
mic.
All right. All right. GM, everyone in the building. I've been kind of listening to everything. Everything. Everything Guoyu. That's real what I said. Yeah, yeah. I love real what I says. I won't lie to you. I've been reading about them, studying them, like studying about real what I says for like few months now. So I just have a few questions for you. So the last time I checked, real world assets is just like tokenizing something like real estate, and then tokenizing them so that people can buy shares, maybe 10% or five or even two, so that as you can earn from a building, you understand, or something. So for instance, now I'm an investor, and then I entered. I want to invest in your. I want to be part of this stuff, this reward assets company. So what is like what does like I want to know that you guys are trustworthy, and then when I invest, I will not be duped or something like that. You understand what I'm trying to say? Because some people don't actually invest because they don't trust all this kind of online stuff, especially when they are scammers online or something. What's this thing that stands out that maybe other people don't have that you people have, that build trust in your investors and the rest?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So here's how it works. First of all, the big investors who come, let's say you are an investor, for example. The investors who are trying to tokenize their business, generally they are huge big companies. Okay, let's say real estate. Okay, so for example, you have a real estate company and they want to tokenize their business or their asset. The real estate company will have to fly to China and come and see with their own eye and meet us in person in China. Okay, and because it's a business, because uh, the company that's going to invest, they're going to invest a lot of money. So they generally take a lawyer in China. The lawyer doesn't cost that much, so they take their own lawyer. They find their own lawyer. Okay, we not help them to find a lawyer; they will find him themselves. Because if we help them to find a lawyer, they will think, "Oh, this lawyer is a friend of us and he's helping us." So the companies, they generally what they do, they go through a consulting company. There are so many consulting companies in China, or lawyers, and this lawyer will do the job. We'll go through. We'll check if there is something called Guoyu in a real world. And is it really backed up by the government? Is it real or just something fake on the internet and all that? So this is one of the process. Okay, people will not just come, oh, I want to tokenize my asset. Okay, let me connect with the Guoyu. Hey, Guoyu, they will send you email. Hey, Guoyu, I want to tokenize my business. Can you help me? Okay, I'm going to send you money. It doesn't work like that. So, for example, this company from Kazakhstan, which I mentioned, this was our first international company to work with, and as I mentioned, their name is Altinex, Altynex. You can check them later if you want. Um, what they did first step is they connected with us through emails, whatever, and then they flew to China. They came to China. Took they went through a consulting company, and the consulting company hired a lawyer, and then the lawyer checked our business, checked if there is something called Guoyu, and if it's really backed up by the government and all that. So they knew this is a real thing. This is not a fake thing. Okay, and so then we go through process, our lawyer and their lawyer go through a process of legal things. Okay, and when they decide to do the business together. Okay, and that's how it works. But let me mention more of the companies that we help them tokenize their stuff, so you can, for reference, maybe you can write down their name in case, so you can check later if these companies exist and if they really tokenize their business or not. You know, so some of the companies, for example, let me mention one from Hong Kong. One from Hong Kong. It's called Jiaxing International Resources. They committed $8 million, 8 million Hong Kong dollar, to Guoyu RWA to advance rare metal tokenization, because that's what they were doing. Also, Joint City Investments commits $1 million to Guoyu. Joint City is in Hong Kong. They commit $1 million to pioneer the real estate tokenization in Hong Kong's digital finance landscape. You can check these companies if you want, and just to make sure, yeah, if there are any companies like this or not, and research. But as I mentioned, maybe many companies will tell you, oh, I worked with this one, I worked with that one, and maybe you will check and you will find, yeah, they worked, but it doesn't mean that they are legit, right? So the most professional way to do it is what the companies does is they fly to China, or if they want us to fly to them, but generally they have to fly to China to see everything with their own eye. And I don't know if you know about China or not. um, China is the easiest place in the world to spot scammers. The government in China spots scammers so fucking fast. So you may find scammers or Chinese, or I don't know where they come from, the scammers, outside of China. But inside China is so difficult because they can scam you, yeah, but in 1, 2, 3 days they will catch you, man. China is the very extremely organized country. I'm not Chinese, by the way. I'm a foreigner living there. So China is a very organized country when it comes to opening a business, and because they care about their image. You know, they care about their image, and it's a Chinese word. They call it mianzi, means I care about my face. You know, they don't want to make their reputation bad. So it's impossible to go to China and hire a lawyer and sign contracts through government offices with a company that's gonna that comes people and then disappear in one day. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna be like that. Maybe a long time ago it happened, but now I don't think so. Yeah, I hope I could answer the question.
Yeah. So that was amazing though. But I kind of have another question. You understand? For instance, now you said if I'm an investor and I want to invest in the product or something, I will first of all have to fly and maybe come to China. So if I should suggest something or now, which means you guys are just based in China for now. You guys have not spread maybe to other continents or country. You understand? Something like Africa and the rest. And if I should suggest, do you guys have any intention of maybe having an ambassador or having a sub company maybe in other side? Because here, as you like you, what we are from what you are saying now, meaning that China will kind of be your head office. Then, I don't know if you guys have the plan of because some people cannot be taking the risk of maybe flying or coming back. Maybe if I'm from Africa now, coming to China or the rest, all this kind of stuff, that kind of stress or something. You understand?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So, how are you going to tackle it?
Yeah, I got you. I got you. Okay, so that's what we're doing actually. Yeah, we had so many requests, especially from these two countries, what I'm just going to mention now, Dubai and Turkey. Uh, I haven't been before to Turkey, and I didn't know Turkey is that much into crypto. And but then later I did some research because I saw so many requests coming from Turkey and Dubai. So and legit companies, some of them from the governments. So because of going and coming and going and coming, you know, all this process, because tokenizing a real world asset takes a lot of effort and a lot of administrative work or process. So what we did or what we're going through now, okay, it's in the process. We're opening an office in Dubai and Turkey, but this office, it's not we went and we opened an office like that. Okay, we collaborate. We partnered with local companies who does the same thing, the same business. So they bring us the clients, and we do the job. That's how we entered Dubai, and that's how we entered Turkey. Next week, I'm flying to Turkey for a business meeting, so I'm gonna see how it works. And yeah, so we in these two examples I gave you, Dubai and Turkey. So we collaborate with or partnered with local companies who does the same thing in Dubai and Turkey, and they introduce us to market, and yeah, that's how we did. And of course, we are very keen to start this collaboration in any other part of the world. We just started a conversation with some companies in Africa, but in a country called Morocco, and we're still going through that. So not clear yet, but we will see. But yeah, as I mentioned, we're very open, open-minded to collaborate with people from all over the world, and just please hit us up. Our team, we have a team that is taking care of this part, you know, partnerships with other countries and all that kind of things. Yeah.
All right, all
Right.
right. Thank you for
Uh,
this. Tomzi, please let me just kind of. I'm not trying to ask any question again, but Guoyu, this is actually should I just say I love how you detailed everything, like how you detail everything. So but actually, if I should kind of suggest or something, you can actually reach out for some ambassador. You understand? Because sometimes you cannot just be doing the work. That's kind of jumping from going from one space to the other, all this kind of stuff. So, if I should kind of advise you, maybe from each country or some continents, you can get some ambassador that can go on spaces and talk about these projects, because that will actually give you a wide reach to reach more projects and more investors. There's something they call space shillers. You can be moving from all these top spaces and then be talking about your projects. You understand? So thank you for having me here. Like I said before, my name is Primo.earth. It's actually nice being here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, man, for explaining this thing, because we're just discovering the other part of the world and how things works. So thank you for sharing this information. I'll keep it in my mind for sure. Thank you so much, man.
okay, that was a wonderful one from Guoyu. Guoyu, I've shoot you a follow. We're gonna talk more about the collaboration in the DM, because I see you're open to collaboration. You're open to collaborating with different people, in the continent, different projects, and that's amazing, right? For every progress of a project, that project needs to be collaborating, and all of that. So, I see baby billionaire, your hands are up.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask Guoyu a couple questions. So, I was actually in a space probably a month back where we were talking with the RWA company that was out of France. And over there, they have deep legislation already that's already drafted up specifically for the EU and the European Union. They've got a couple companies that are already doing specific things out of the European Union, and so I was wondering. You did say that RWAs are a newer industry. Everybody knows it's a newer industry, but I want to know for China, is it a new industry? Is there legislation that's already laid out? And going a step further, obviously you have to talk with other countries about their regulation and stuff that they have that, obviously um, are applied to RWAs. So how exactly does your firm go about doing that? I know you gave us two examples with Turkey and Dubai, but if you think about it, Dubai, it's crypto capital of the world. Like they've already got like very established businesses and laws that are already on the books over there. So I was wondering, like, if you guys are tapping into other countries, how exactly do you go about that? And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I got
sorry,
you. I
I had
got
to
you. I
be
got you.
pushed.
I got you. Okay. So first, let me, as I mentioned in the beginning, I'm just a marketing guy. I'm not the technical guy who really knows deep about this business, but I can answer I can answer some questions. Okay. Is it really old business in China? I mean, is the RWA something new in China? No, not really new. It's been for a while in China. I don't know how long it's been there, but a lot of companies in China, they did tokenize their business, especially companies located in Shenzhen. Shenzhen is the technology capital of China. Okay, it's in the south. I don't know if you know it. It's bordered with Hong Kong. There, those companies there, the most of the companies who tokenize their business are in Shenzhen, Guangzhou, that area, and Shanghai. Okay, according to my knowledge, maybe I'm not really, as I mentioned, I'm not the technical guy, so I really don't have specific data, but it's been for a long time. And Chinese, Chinese, they generally, uh, they will not come and tell you, hey, I'm into crypto and I understand about crypto and I'm deep into crypto. Okay, because China, you cannot trade crypto in China. This is something I want to let you know. You cannot trade crypto in China, but you can do anything or any business related to the technology of the crypto, which is meant to be the blockchain, Web3, this kind of technology. You can do it. Okay, you can do it. And it's actually, in China, there is something called support, government support. So you offer the government, you tell the government, what do you want to do? What's the plan? What's the goal? All that. And then if they see it beneficial for the country, for the advancement of the country, for the technology of the country, they will definitely support you, even financially. Okay, so it's been there for a while. I don't know how long, but it's been there for a while. According to the data I have and I've seen, we worked in China at least with more than 15, 20 projects, more than that, because every project you want to tokenize takes a long time. Takes a long time in China. The government checks every single detail, and it has to go through the lawyer, all that kind of things. But the businesses that's been tokenized in China, most of them are international businesses. They are local Chinese, but they're performing internationally. So, for example, I give you an example of a company that is Chinese but international, but they still didn't tokenize their business. BYD, for example, BYD, the car, the electric cars, BYD. BYD is Chinese, right? But it's international. They operate international. It's everywhere in the world. I mean, in Europe, you can see it a lot. So, so these kind of businesses that are Chinese but more international, they're working on other markets. These are the companies that tokenize their business. But the local Chinese company that's working just in China and not anywhere in the world, and they have no intention to work outside of the world, they never do this, man, because they will not benefit anything from it. You know what I mean? So this is one. Another thing, so the most of companies we worked with, or all of them, they are the Chinese companies who works with the world, with other parts of the world. For example, factories. Uh, for example, there was a company it's called Hua Home Intelligent Technology Ltd. It's a company, if I remember the name, Huahong Intelligent Technology Company. So they invested $1 million in Guoyu to advance smart manufacturing and asset tokenization. Okay, and so this is like a company, and it's more about manufacturing smart products, all that. But because they're working with other parts of the world, so they want to tokenize their business. Uh, Maybe the company gave them an idea. Oh, hey, how about you tokenize your business? You're gonna go more worldwide. It's gonna help you to, I don't know. So something like that. We have specific people who talks about the benefit, specific people working with us who goes to the companies and tell them the benefit of tokenizing their business. Okay. As I mentioned,
That was actually gonna be my next question. was what is the actual benefit of tokenizing, a business? Is that you'll get more liquidity,
Yes,
or you'll
yes.
get like cheaper loans so that you can operate, or so that you can scale your company, or what exactly is the idea behind it?
Ah, okay. As I mentioned, I'm not the really the technical guy who is deep into crypto or blockchain, whatever. But one of the best thing is cash flow, I think. Uh, Cash flow, and I would say maybe mm, global access. Okay, 24/7 markets, maybe. Easier to trade than the traditional asset, maybe. And transparency, the transparency, the blockchain technology. And maybe,
Yeah, because everything's basically on chain, is
yeah,
what you're saying.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
it's all viewable. Yeah, that
And
makes
smart contracts, maybe payouts, something like that. But as I mentioned, but if you just if you tell Chinese that this if you're gonna tokenize your business and you're gonna go international and a lot of people will know your business, and and they're gonna own a little small part of what you are producing and all that, they like the idea, and they're not scared to try something new. And by the way, that amount of money they invest to tokenize their business in China, trust me, is really nothing, man. Is nothing. It's not a big money. So they love discovering. They love and they're doing this. But as I mentioned, we have a team of people who goes in exactly. By the way, we in the China market, we don't promote our business just like that. Like, hey, okay, we're a company who does this and that, and on TV or on social media. No, we have a team that works and just go to those big factories who works, who has international clients or have the attention to go global, all that. And so our team and our sales team, they go and they explain them everything, the benefit and all that. And this is not a scam. This is backed by the government, and we show them all the certificates and all that. And then they see, oh, well, this is good. Okay, it's worth trying. So they just accept and do it. Okay, for the other question, I think, if I remember, the question you mentioned is about the rules of the other countries. So that's why I mentioned, that's why I said we don't know anything about other countries. What we do is we meet, for example, Turkey. There is a company in Turkey. I think it's called Prestige something, Prestige Consulting or something. I'm not the one who's taking care of of those conversations with them, but they are taking of the entire crypto, not the entire crypto business in Turkey, but it's a company that offers solution for companies who aren't into crypto. Okay, so they know the market, they know their country, they know the rules, they know everything. We meet, we talk, we explain them. Our team explains them everything what we're doing, and they see, oh, okay, this fits with our market and fits with our clients. Okay, so we can do it. I think that's how it works. And in Dubai, the same thing. Okay, but we go and just open a company in Turkey and start to operate. It's impossible. We never did that, and we cannot do that. It's just difficult to do that. Because we don't know anything about it. But as you mentioned, you said Dubai is already the capital of the crypto in the world. But let me tell you that Turkey is crazy too. It's something like Dubai. I haven't been there yet, but according to my knowledge and to my research and to what people in our team in the company told us, that even in the street, when you walk in the street, there are shops that sells NFT. You enter, there is a shop, you see the NFTs on on the screen, and you can buy them. And there are shops that exchange USDT, BTC, Bitcoin, all that on the street. And they have their own exchanges. Okay, and they have Binance Turkey. You can check it if you want. And so it seems like they're really open to technology and to the blockchain, I think. And I heard like their government is spending a lot of money on the blockchain technology in Web3. I think because they're organizing twice a year, if not I'm not mistaken, blockchain week. in Turkey, and it's supported by the government. So maybe I don't know. Maybe it's they're too open to crypto. Maybe.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I do actually. It's crazy because I'm located in the United States, but you know, we have a lot of community members that are from Turkey. So you do see a big community of like Turkish friends that we've made that are very into crypto. And that's really interesting to hear that they have NFTs that you can just buy on the street. That's pretty awesome. I do know that Nigeria and a lot of the listeners right now are from Nigeria, but Nigeria goes hard with crypto for sure. Like I've definitely noticed that that the whole community is very into crypto. And I wanted to ask, like Tomsy, is that because of like government support, or is it just like the easiest way for everybody to transact because they have a cell phone? Or I wanted to ask Tomsy that, but also my other question for Goyu, um, what chain are you guys building on? Do you have your own separate chain that you're doing your RWAs on? Are you using like are you what actual chain are you handling all the infrastructure and everything on? That was my final question.
I'll be honest, I have no clue what chain, what we're about, like what chain where we're listing. As I mentioned, I'm not the technical guy. I was a doctor. I said it at the beginning of the beginning of the space. I was a doctor, and I quit my
Oh wow.
yeah yeah
Yeah, yeah. I wanted to ask. That's funny.
yeah. I'm a
My partner is. Did you do pathology or were you surge path or what
I'm
exactly?
an orthopedic surgeon, so I used to do
Oh,
surgery.
okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
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 Especially
Interesting.
sports injuries, football injuries, all that. Doing
Nice. Yeah.
surgeries, yeah.
I used
And
to work in the OR as well. That's why. That's interesting. That's awesome.
but I was just tired of that job, man. It's amazing you make money, it's all get all good. But I was tired, and some of the people in the Guoyu who established Guoyu, they were my university classmates. I'm graduated from one of the I think it's a good university in China. It's called Tongji University, and that's where I did my PhD. And my classmate, not the classmate, but university mates who were doing business and all that, who established Guoyi, they told me, hey, just leave that job, man, and just join us. You will feel good. You will feel happy. You will meet new people. You will connect with new people. And I was really into social media, especially YouTube, Instagram, and all that, and making documentaries as a hobby, just as a hobby. And so they say, hey, you can take care of our marketing, you know? And so I started to learn about crypto a lot. And yeah, and so I'm still learning, but about this technical question, I really don't know. I really don't have the answer for that.
Yeah.
But if you really want to know more about it, as I mentioned, you can get in touch. The guy who's taking care of, who answered messages on Twitter is more
Hmm.
specialized, more technical. He can answer this question because I'm the
Got it.
only
Yeah.
one who speak. Yeah,
No, I was gonna say because I was looking at the website on your guys' profile page, and I was trying to see if like maybe the white papers or the documentation lived on the website, but I couldn't really find anything
Mm.
that was telling like the technical side
Yeah. It seems like
of
you have
for
to.
you.
It seems like people have to register in the website so they get into the
Yeah,
website and
yeah.
then they can see everything. I think
Got it. Got it.
that's the way.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you
yeah.
so much
yeah.
for Turkey.
Want to do a deeper dive for sure. So that's why I was asking.
Thank you so much, man. And one more thing, like for the crypto, sorry, for the Turkey, uh, one of my my partner, not partner, like co-worker in the company, who went to Turkey to talk with the client, and he's the one who took a picture and showed me the place in a shopping mall, and it was a fancy shop where you can buy NFTs, and I was like, wow, this is like crazy. And he told me something very interesting. You can, as a foreigner, let's say you're just traveling in Turkey, okay? You can open a bank account, okay? In some of the banks there, you can open a bank account as a tourist, and you can have your account, your card, and you can open an account in their own exchange, the local exchanges in Turkey. And the local exchanges in Turkey are supported by the government. So there is no chance that the exchange will close and people will lose their money. It's impossible. So you can also open an account and you can trade, do whatever, transfer the money, and you can transfer it to your bank account and take it. That easy, man. All their exchanges are linked with your business account, sorry, your bank account. So you can easily get, you can put in the money, withdraw money easily. You don't have to, in some countries you cannot do this. For example, we have some Korean people, some Korean friends, and Japanese, they cannot now. They cannot, they still have to buy USDT from somewhere, They cannot link their card and just buy it using their Visa card, or they cannot. Yeah. So
Wow, that's
yeah.
interesting. Yeah. Holy cow.
Yeah.
We're in 2025. You would think, I mean, end of 2025, but you would think that you would be able to just buy off your Visa or MasterCard.
No,
That's pretty
yeah.
wild.
So, for example, there's Malaysia too. Malaysia, if you just have a transaction from any platform, any exchange platform to your bank account, they're going to freeze your bank account. No way. So, some countries are not open to that. Some countries are open to that. I think, by the way, also China. By the way, also China, you cannot trade or transfer money from any bank account to your sorry, from any exchange to your bank account. But there are some news that China is going to open up to Bitcoin, I think, Ethereum, USDT not, USDT not.
Wow.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
other,
that
yeah,
would be huge. That would be a lot of liquidity coming back to the
yeah,
market.
yeah,
So, yeah,
yeah.
it's awesome.